The bike at number 4 takes riding to the max. Probably the most controversial motorcycle on the list. It's the exceptional Y2K.
Well, this is really a stupid motorcycle.
The Y2K's got as much relevance to motorcycling as a fish.
This is the Y2K Turbine Superbike. It's powered by a Rolls-Royce gas turbine engine, producing over 320 horsepower. The bike weighs essentially 500 pounds, dry. It will hold 8 U.S. gallons of diesel, kerosene, Jet A. Quite literally anything that'll burn, this motorcycle will run on it.
Its incredible jet engine is taken straight out of a helicopter and means the Y2K can travel at 250 miles an hour.
This was meant to lift a Bell Ranger helicopter with 6 guys in it and full of equipment. You know, what does that weigh? 5,000 pounds? This is 450 pounds, so power to weight ratio. Do the math!
Jay's owned the bike almost 4 years now, and he's quite literally our test pilot.
When we talk about distinctive sounds that motorcycles make, you know, you can hear a Harley Davidson, you can tell a Ducati that's coming. But the Y2K makes a sound signature unlike anything else on wheels.
Well, it's a great fun to ride. It's a bit like flying a jet plane, but on land. I mean, you open the throttle and you hear, and then you feel this tremendous fire as the turbine. And it's like, it's frightening to drive, but then again, it's sort of exhilarating. You just kind of go, oh, I'm still alive.
Why would you put a jet helicopter engine in a motorcycle frame and try to pilot it down the street? And the answer is, because we can.
At 250 miles an hour, the Y2K holds the Guinness World Record as the fastest production bike ever made. It's also the most expensive.
Well, the motorcycle's at $185,000 on for the faint of heart, but obviously you have to be able to stroke the check to have this kind of a sensation in your life. And like I said, if you could bottle and sell, it'd be the most addictive drug in the world. And this is the kind of drug I want to be addicted to.
I'll show you something cool on this. Look at the rear tail light. I was sitting at a traffic light one day, and there was a Nissan Infiniti, you know. And I could see the guy easing up to look at the bike, and I kept trying to go forward, and he kept easing up, and I realized I couldn't go anymore. I'd be in traffic. And you've got 1,200 degrees coming out of this exhaust. And I look back, and I see his front bumper start to go, because it's plastic. It just smells like this, you know. So I'm like, oh, gee, it's like, my pull away. I don't think he probably noticed till he got home.
It might do 250 miles an hour, but what's the point of doing 250 miles an hour if you can't really go around corners? It's not a complete motorcycle. It's a kind of a bit of a gimmick, I suppose.
Gimmick or not, the greatest ever is about to find out. We've set up an experiment to test the sheer power of the Y2K's acceleration at Academia Military Airport, Louisiana. The Y2K Turbine Superbike is about to go head-to-head with an L-39 jet fighter. From a standing start, the bike hopes to beat the low-flying jet over a mile-long course.
Certainly, I'm nervous. The rider is obviously the guy that's got this rocket between his legs. We've got a special stunt rider here, and James Kane has agreed to ride the bike. I'm confident that we've got the horsepower and the torque to get the job done.
As the plane makes its final descent, Ted gives the stunt rider some last-minute instructions.
Oh, we're going to beat the planes, no doubt. It's just how bad now. I told him to let it all hang out. Don't hold anything back.
The jet is flying at 170 miles an hour. The bike will go when the plane is just 50 meters behind it. It's a test of pure acceleration. It looks like it's a close finish, so Ted has to wait for the official result.
The back one, the back one.
All right. Thanks, guys.
The Y2K accelerated to an incredible 217 miles per hour in 14 seconds and beat the Jet by just 2 bike lengths.
I think it's one of the greatest motorcycles because someone said, let's stick a Jet motor and 2 wheels. I mean, that's pushing the envelope.
The Y2K doesn't do it for me at all.
This is Top Gun.
It really does scare you half to death, but it's great fun.
I think they should get the points for just doing what no one else would have thought wise to do in the first place.
Top Gun or not, the experts' decisions are split, and for that, the Y2K is stuck at number 4.